What's shaking, everyone? So guess what? The hour is finally upon us, and by the time that you get around to this video, well, it might be between one of the impromptu commercial breaks that Joe Biden's campaign is calling for, or it might be afterwards, but I still think that this content will be evergreen because allegedly we still have two more debates after tonight, and these are just the first instances of shenanigans that the Democrats are trying to pull in the presidential debates here over the next few weeks. Anyways, before we dig into what the hell is actually going on, I just want to thank everybody for taking the time to click on this video. Brand new content producer, and I really appreciate everybody who's taking the time to watch these videos because I think it's important information that is not properly getting out there, spoken in a common tongue for comedic purposes, okay? I am not here to proselytize the masses like the Fox News is out there or the MSNBC is out there. I want this to be fun, and I think more people like me need to speak up as well. And if you appreciate that, or if you have any comments about the content of the videos, or if there's a video topic that you would like discussed, feel free to drop it in that comment section down below. And if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, or just doing something as simple as dropping a like, really helps me grow the channel. And you know what? It makes me feel good, damn it. Anyways, let's take a look. So we are within minutes of me recording this, and man, I can't believe it, but the debates are scheduled to take place. Both candidates are apparently in Cleveland, and they are getting ready to go. But of course, Biden's campaign couldn't let this go off without a hitch now, could he? So, Trump camp seeks extra debate rule. Third-party inspectors to look for electronic devices in candidates' ears. Now, why would Trump call for that? He seems like a fairly articulate, rather well-rehearsed candidate. Oh, how about Biden, a guy who forgets where he is, claims that he's been in the Senate for, I don't know what, 180 years now? Actually, we have videotape footage of him getting mad at a bunch of armed forces, calling them stupid bastards because they wouldn't clap because, well, okay, I'm going to be fair on this one. It seemed like a bit of a joke, but at least there is footage and actual tangible proof that one of the candidates disparaged the armed forces. So you'd be at least partially correct in wanting to, see if Biden had any sort of offstage help, being fed any answers. Otherwise, dude, things could get buck wild. So there's no reason for the Biden campaign to submit to this test because A, it's not on the books so far, and B, Biden needs all the help he can get tonight. President Trump is asking for an additional ground rule ahead of Tuesday night's first presidential debate between himself and Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden, but the Biden campaign is rejecting it. Fox News has learned that the president's re-election campaign wants the Biden campaign to allow a third party to inspect the ears of each debater for electronic devices or transmitter. Well, either you're going to find spray tanner in one and cotton balls in the other, or maybe you will end up finding a bug in the ear. My money's on yeah. The president has considered this kind of inspection. The president has consented, rather, to this kind of inspection, but a source said the Biden campaign has declined the ear check. Now, I also read a couple other sources that initially the Biden campaign agreed to these terms, but on the day of the debate earlier today, they got cold feet and wanted to withdraw from that. Maybe Biden's not responding to the medication like he has been. Or maybe all of those lids that he calls on his campaign in I think there's been 10 so far in September that he's called, and they've just ratcheted up exponentially here in preparation for the debates. Maybe everything's not quite coming together quite like the Democrats would hope for. But that's not the only extra provision that is being considered for the debates. How about Joe Biden wants a debate break every 30 minutes? How about Pops just can't stand up for 90 fucking minutes? Do you guys really want the leader of the free world not to be able to string together sentences, not to be able to remember where he is or how long he's been somewhere, 180 years in the Senate? Can you fucking believe that? And that wasn't a joke. That was a video that's widely out there. And fucking grandpa just forgot what the hell he was. Anyways, let's dig into this. It's getting wild out there. Oh, this is from my favorite sports outlet, and let it be yours as well, Outkick.com. Jason Whitlock and Clay Travis, great stuff. It's getting wild out there. It's been a busy day for Joe Biden in preparation for unlid for his debate with President Donald Trump. First, Biden's squad reversed their on-field decision and are refusing an inspection for electronic earpieces, just like I laid out a little bit earlier. Eargate is fantastic, and it is here. I just chose to use the Fox News source for a little bit of variety. If Biden is fed answers through an earpiece in lieu of his teleprompter, it'll be a shame only 3 debates are scheduled. Well, that's my exact point. If Biden's not being fed answers, you look at every other interview that he's doing. It is clear to see that he has either cue cards or a teleprompter just off stage, or every in-person, I hazard to call them campaign rallies, that it's clearly scripted out for him at the podium. So when Biden's got to go off the cuff, we are within 30 minutes of liftoff, and I can't fucking wait. Now Biden is asking for breathers tonight. The Biden campaign requested a break every 30 minutes. Trump's side says fuck off. Oh no, it says no there. Biden is asking for a break every 30 minutes during tonight's debate. There are no breaks when you are the leader of the free world, Joe, says Kayleigh McEnany, the press secretary for the White House, who is an absolute doll and completely vicious. If Biden wins in November, his speeches that preempt normal programming are going to infuriate the nation. I'm not referring to politics or his speaking abilities. I'm talking about the time. We will be back with the second half of this speech in 10. It will be painful that we miss out on our favorite TV shows. Come on, man. Man, fucking Outkick rules. Even there, as much as I don't like politics and sports, if you make it funny like that, you can talk for politics for days, and I could care less. But yesterday I did do the debate prep video, and I know that all of those talking points are quite valid. But since the time I recorded that video and edited it and published it out there for everybody to watch, and hopefully took the time to watch that took a considerable amount of time, and I'm thankful for everybody that does click on any of my videos, but especially that one. I'm rather proud of that. There has been some more breaking news that is just going to have to be addressed. I didn't want to do a full video on this because I kind of see it as being, I don't know, just the biggest non-story ever. I've alluded to it before, but it's the Trump tax situations. The New York Times, the propaganda arm of the DNC, has illegally obtained Trump's tax returns that were being audited. And what did they find? That he only paid in 2016 and 2017 $750 to the IRS. To my shock and horror, that is not the complete story. Go fucking figure. We're going to go through a couple of the points here. Mr. Trump paid no federal income taxes in 11 of 18 years that the Times examined. In 2017, after he became president, his tax bill was only $750. And here's where the actual truth comes out. He has reduced his tax bill with questionable measures, as designed or designated by the New York Times. Designed is the way that you could properly describe this article, including a $72.9 million tax refund that is subject to an audit by the Internal Revenue Service. Well, how about he overpaid by $72.9 million, or he was entitled to write off $72.9 million, and he did so. Okay? Biggest non-story ever. And guess what's been trending on Twitter since it's dropped? I wonder if Twitter has anything else to say about the fact that they only flag one side of the story when it talks about any sort of election. You look at Joe Biden's Twitter feed and you look at Donald Trump's Twitter feed. Every second or third Trump tweet that is in regards to the election in any way is flagged with election interference messaging. And then you look over at Biden's and he's slandering and saying that everything is great and terrific when it comes to mail-in ballots, and not a single check on any of them. It's fucking disgusting. Twitter needs to be held accountable for this after the election. 230 reform, baby. Anyways, so what's the other... This is obviously going to be brought up. I don't think that it's any sort of surprise. Trump is going to have to answer for this. And as soon as he says write-offs that Joe Biden was in the Senate for and voted for and put these in place, and as a logical businessman who knows how to resuscitate and grow a booming economy, I know how to take advantage of the system, and then I know how to fix it as well. That's how Trump goes after this whole tax shit. And Biden can, I don't know, just spittle into his prompter into his earpiece for as much as I give a shit. If he remembers where he is and doesn't shit his pants and need that every 30-minute break to change his suit. What's the other big breaking story? Well, obviously it's Project Veritas dropping bombs on the DNC, dropping bombs on Ilhan Omar. And last night, just after I was done uploading the second part of the Project Veritas story, which is not done yet by any means, I was going to wait until all of this was done, until we got the entire picture, but you have active members that were ballot harvesting in the name of Ilhan Omar, paying off individuals, and blatantly proven in I believe this one was 13 minutes long. It's a compelling watch, and it really exposes the fact that she is milking the Minnesota Somali community through tactics of fear and disinformation. She's a despicable human being, and at least Tulsi Gabbard, the only sane Democrat, it's a certain shame that she is bowing out after this. I don't know the proper terminology, but she is not seeking re-election, and she's taken a step back from the Democrats because she's the only sane one. She was the only one who voted present when it came to the impeachment that, your mind does not deceive you. It was earlier this year. The fucking news cycle has been bananas, and I don't blame you for forgetting that fact. But I just wanted to do a quick little pre-game for the debates because I've said it at least, 50 times in this video, but I can't wait to watch it, and I can't wait to cover it tomorrow morning for you guys, and it's gonna be fun. Anyways, before this gets too long, I just want to leave that video there. Thanks a lot for taking the time to watch this video. I've been Khan Swaylo, and I want you guys to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.